Excited. So we just got back. We did this thing. So we, kind of a long story. You guys know that the deal like didn't go through with the bull that we were going to get. And so we were looking at like a year, can you hear it? We were looking at a yearling type bull, you know, anything. It doesn't need to be for this year, but for next spring, for the 2 heifers that we just got. And then for our mama for next spring, if we don't already get her bred before then. So the prices were really high, and the guy nicely was like, I know, like, you're on a budget, that's really expensive. So he called us and let us know ahead of time. So like we were like, yeah, no, like that's way too much money. So I found actually my daughter found a small bull, not a small bull, slightly, it said yearling on there, but I guess its birthday was July 1st, or it was marked as July 1st, so it's not quite a year, which I'm happy about because I actually was like, oh, he's kind of small. But then I saw the mom and the dad, and they were good size, like really good size. So the dad was like a registered Hereford, and his neck was like huge. Anyway, I like Herefords, their temperaments I like a lot better than Angus. So in a way, I'm kind of excited because the other one was going to be like an Angus Hereford cross, and I'd kind of rather have a Hereford just for temperament wise. Anyway, you want to see him? He is a little spunky. So he's trying to figure things out. He just got in here. I brought my son there. I'll come around the other side because now he's hiding over there. He was kind of up by this gate, but now that I came up here, he's like, yeah, no. I'm going any place that you are not. So he's trying to feel his way around to see what's going on. What do you think? His eyes are really kind, so I'm excited about that. So he will be our bull for a couple years as long as he doesn't do anything naughty. So he's trying to see what is going on around here. Trying to see his new place. He left his mom and his dad. So he's like, what are these other cows and sheep? What's going on over here? And then our cows are being nosy, seeing what's going on as well. So what we did was we made a chute, kind of. You can see we parked the tractor like this, and he actually backed the trailer up here, and then this gate was kind of against the other side of the trailer, and they made a chute. So he is actually in where the mama cow normally is, that you see her up in. Mama cow is down there in the barn, and her calf is, I don't know, she was just nose to nose with him at the gate. See where we can find her. I don't know, let's see. Squeeze in there. A couple months I won't be able to squeeze in there. You are handsome. I think Daddy will be pleased. So, Mama cow is right there. That's Maple. I think her baby's actually on the other side of her. So yay, I feel in a really good position. I know this sounds really weird, but you know, we went a season where we didn't have the animals, and now I feel like we have a really good start. We have been working so hard. I'm just gonna sit here for a minute, like right in this grass patch. We've been working so hard, just trying to get what we needed to do done. It's taken lots of finances. I don't want to say financial strain. It's really not a financial strain because we know kind of where we want to be, but we also know like that we want to do it right. We've had all different types of fencing before, and we wanted fencing that was just going to make a secure paddock, which I feel like we really have a secure paddock area now. We started doing like the automatic waterers, which is awesome. We ordered a new pig thing. it's like a pig like feeder. It holds like 235 pounds, just like some automatic systems that are getting into space. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. I had to wake up at like 5 this morning to leave the house by 6:30 so we could get other pieces from Home Depot before we went to go pick up the cow, because we are working on the bathroom project all during all this too. And that's another thing that takes finances, right? It all takes finances. So you just do one thing at a time, one step at a time. Yeah. Anyway, the guy that trailered both times, he has been really, really nice to us. And so today he was asking a couple of questions, and it was just really neat. He's a Christian, and it was neat to actually get to chat to him for a minute, because the first time we only chatted for like a couple minutes, because honestly, like both times the animals have been really easy to like load and unload. So that's been a nice experience, especially today. My husband normally is part of this type of thing, but the way things were working out, and my husband is like on mandatory overtime and just so many things going on here, that he wasn't going to be able to do this. And he actually was like, let's not do it because I'm not going to be able to do it. And I said, no, I think, you know, my oldest son is 17. I said, I think we'll be okay, you know? And he's like, okay, if you feel comfortable, go ahead. So that's like his way to like care for me, right? Is to make sure that I'm not chasing bulls by myself most of the time. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty excited about this bull. I feel like we're set up good. Like I have the chickens. Now, we're not getting that many eggs right now, but I'm buying eggs. But I have the chickens that I'm going to need for next year. As long as nothing happens to them, we're good. I just feel in a more sustainable way. We have we have 3 grown and then 1 calf that are all females, and then we just got this bull. So we will be able to, it'll take a couple of years, right? Because they won't be able to breed until next spring. And then it'll be 2 years after the babies are born. So if they're bred in spring, then they will have, you know, they'll have fall, winter babies, depends when they're actually bred. And they would have winter babies, and then those babies wouldn't be ready for 2 years after that. So we're talking about 3 years, but you got to get started somewhere, and we all need to start somewhere. Where are you starting? I know, what a question, huh? But I do think we really need to start somewhere. Try to break away from this system, break away from the consumerism that's all around us, and just get back to, they say like back to our roots, but if you really think about it, like it is kind of just getting back to the land and back to life. There's something different about it, and there's like this innate beauty in it as well. So anyway, I'm feeling kind of like, I don't know, maybe like maternally happy. You know, like when you're pregnant and like you get like all maternal, like, oh, my baby's getting bigger. Yeah, I feel like that, but I also feel that way kind of about like the homestead and the homesteady things. Like, okay, I feel like I have a foundation again when I didn't have that foundation before. And that for me, honestly, right now feels really good. It feels really good to feel like I have somewhat of a foundation, because it felt kind of crazy for a little while. But we have some sheep going on, we have some cows going on, we have our chickens going on, we have a beautiful high tunnel that's started, and we're going to put lots more food in the ground. Yeah, it's beautiful. Anyway, I hope you all have a blessed day.